Have you ever walked past a luxury store, the ones with the marble floors and the security guard at the door who looks like he's judging your soul, and you felt like you didn't belong? Like you had to fix yourself before you could walk in? Maybe you adjusted your shirt or checked your bank balance. Now, think about that street. The raw, loud, beautiful chaos of the neighborhood where the hoodies are baggy and the sneakers have stories. Most people think these two worlds are enemies. They think you're either a street person or a luxury person. But I'm here to tell you, that's a lie. Designed to keep you in a box. Today, we are talking about the middle ground. The place where high-end aesthetics meet the grit of the sidewalk. And more importantly, we're talking about how that middle ground is actually where self-love lives. Because you don't love yourself in a $20 tee. You won't love yourself in a $2,000 suit. The clothes are just the canvas. You are the one who is imminent. Super imminent. In the next 40 minutes, we're going to redefine what it means to be elite. We're going to talk about the outcasts or the new kings of fashion. And I'm going to show you exactly where my brand fits in this world. If you've ever felt like a pariah, if you've ever felt like you had no value, welcome home. Let's get into it. Let's define our terms. What is streetwear? It isn't just hoodies and graphic tees. Streetwear is survival. It started with the people the fashion world ignored. It started with the skaters, the hip-hop heads, the kids who had to create their own cool because nobody would give it to them. Streetwear is the language of the underdog. It's loud, it's defiant. It says, I'm here, look at me. Now, what is luxury? Traditional luxury, the kind we see in Paris or Milan, is about exclusion. It's about saying, you can't have this. It's about excellence. It's about the perfect stitch and the rarest fabric. It's beautiful, yes, but it's often cold. So you have streetwear, the heart, on one side, and luxury, the standard, on the other. Most people spend their lives bouncing between the two. They wear streetwear to feel real, and they chase luxury to feel important. But what if I told you that you don't have to choose? The middle ground is where you take the excellence of luxury and apply it to the authenticity of the street. It's about making a hoodie that feels like a hug from God. It's about a pair of sweatpants that makes you feel like royalty, even when you're just getting coffee. Why does this matter? Because fashion is the first conversation you have with the world. Before you speak a single word, your clothes have already told a story. If you walk out the door feeling like a nobody, the world is going to treat you like a nobody. Not because the world is mean, but because they are radiating that frequency. Self-love isn't just a feeling, it's a practice. It is through how you present yourself. When I talk about my brand, SUPEREMINENT, I'm talking to the person who feels like an outcast. The person who was told they were too much or not enough. When you put on that jacket or that graphic tee, it's a physical reminder that you are distinguished. You are supereminent, which means you are above the noise. And then there's other luxury brands. That's the other side. That's the reminder that you are made of something high end. Your soul doesn't have factory defects. The middle ground is where we stop apologizing for being human. We embrace the street, our struggle, our roots, and we embrace the luxury, our potential, our worth. You are a luxury soul living a street life. And once you understand that, you stop looking for validation in the eyes of others. Let's talk about the pariah. I know what it's like to be the one who doesn't fit in. I know what it's like to feel like your value is zero. But let me ask you, who defines value? Is it the price tag, or is it the rarity? In the world of luxury, the limited edition is the most valuable, the one of one. You are the most limited edition thing on this planet. You are a global exclusive. So why are you treating yourself like you're mass produced? The reason we struggle with self-esteem is because we try to be standard. We try to fit into the average mold. But the average is the enemy of the supereminent. When you wear my brand, I want to be a jolt to your system. I want you to feel the weight of the fabric and think, I am worth the effort it took to make this. If someone doesn't see your value, that's a them problem, not a you problem. You don't lower your price just because someone can't afford you. You stay in the middle ground. You stay high end in your heart and street in your hustle. This is why I'm building this brand. It's not just about selling clothes. I could do that in my sleep. I'm building a community of the distinguished, a place for the rejected to find their tribe. Because when a bunch of outcasts get together, they aren't outcasts anymore. They are an army. I want our hoodies to be the uniform of the self-aware. I want our accessories to be the secret handshake of the people who chose to love themselves against all odds. If you're watching this, you are part of this. You are the niche. You are the person who appreciates the fine art of life, but you aren't afraid to get your shoes dirty. We are defining a new luxury, a luxury that includes empathy, a luxury that includes resilience, a luxury that is built on self-love. As we close this out, I want you to do something for me. I want you to stop looking at the labels the world gave you. Failure, difficult, weird, broke. Those aren't your labels. Those are just packaging. Your real label, it's written on the inside. It says supereminent. You are eminent. Wear your value, not just on your back, but in your walk, in how you talk to yourself, in how you refuse to settle for less than you deserve. Thank you for spending this time with me, though. Go out there and show the world what the middle ground looks like. Show them that you can be street and luxury at the exact same time. Don't forget to subscribe. You can describe it too if you want. And join the community. I haven't yet added a link in the description, but I'm going to, so you can find your new uniform. I love you all. Stay distinguished. Stay who you really are, and that is supereminent. Peace.